A couple years ago, my dad was planning to build a new fence for his house, and he was in the market for an air compressor. He did some research about renting one versus buying one, and he ended up buying a Northerner Tools 3.5 horsepower, 5-gallon tank on Black Friday for roughly about 150 bucks for both the air compressor and the hose. I also had the privilege to go down and help him install the cedar fence. And in doing so, I think he kind of lended me the air compressor the last 2 years. He didn't have a need for it after building his cedar fence, and I was in the early stages of building my shop, and I could have used it around the shop, which I did, and I'm thankful for that. However, there are some cons to this system. One, it's extremely loud. Sometimes I work late, and the air compressor, if I'm using brad nails or something late at night, it's constantly running. The other con is that this hose, it's a China-made hose, very thick rubber hose, and I leave my air compressor at the front of the shop, and to get the hose from the front to the back where I assemble things right here was next to impossible sometimes, especially when it's cold. So what I did is I invested in a new setup, and this is what it is. So the air compressor I chose to go with is the MAC2400 by Makita. It comes with a 2.5 horsepower motor with a 4.2 gallon tank at 90 psi, and it is extremely quiet. Well made, well built, extremely well engineered, and extremely heavy. I also went with the Flex Seal Max hose by Flex Seal. This company is not marketed very well, but the reviews speak for itself. I got the 1/4 inch inner diameter hose, 50 foot. It comes with the swivel, which is nice. I also went with just a generic blow valve from Amazon, $11. Works very well. Except in my shop, I constantly have the air compressor running. I always have the air hose around my assembly table. I try to keep as much dust as possible out of my nook. So I'm constantly, about every hour, I blow it out real quick. And to have the air compressor built up with pressure and not constantly running is something that I was looking for. So if you're in the market for a new air compressor, I highly recommend both these items from Amazon.com. Free shipping, no tax. So again, guys, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos.